All right, I'm using the mobile phone, so it's going to be awfully jerky. It's just due to the fact there's not a lot of moves for the Eighth Army. There's nothing much I can do, and I thought, well, why not end it just kind of like going around the map here a little bit? So I'll try to hopefully not go too much. So all I did was the Eighth Army HQ used to be over here, and obviously I have to get them away from the Austrians. So I just moved them across the Stree River here. But before that, because I don't, like I've mentioned before, I'm not a big fan of vacating the hex. And then, so I broke up Battle Group 13 here, moved the 4th Rifle Brigade over to here, then moved the 1st Kubistan Cossacks over to here, then moved the 8th Army HQ over to there. So everybody's kind of happy-ish. And they can't get across, obviously, because of the major river and combination of the enemy zones of control. But I can't also do the same thing. One little thing I did want to mention about here is I'm not going to do it, which would have been gamey if I could have. Let's say if I brought the 8th Army HQ over to here, technically that means I should be allowed to break up the division based on my rules. But it's like, come on, that's across a major river. Are you telling me that, I'm not going to get into that. So there's nothing I can do here. I'm just going to stay put. There's 15 strength points sitting here. So if I had maybe 16, I would have brought somebody back down here. But I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm assuming the Austrians are going to keep trying to push towards the headquarters to cause me some grief. But the further I go this way, in some ways, the more they're going to stick their neck out. So that's the way I've got to look at it. And then we've just got to wait yet again for some forces to arrive. And soon, I mean, a turn in a bit. Oh my gosh, it just dawned on me that I don't think the Russians are allowed. I'll have to check. But I'm not sure if the Russians are allowed to strip their garrison, their fortresses, like of the garrison troops there to. I only think the Germans are allowed to. So, geez. Yeah. So over here you can just see that. Yet again, that static bit. Oh yeah, and I remember in the previous turn, you want to see how far pushed back the Austrians were. I think they were up to here at one point, and yeah, this was the ebb and flow at one point as well of this river over here, and that's long gone. Impressive that all that supply and energy and troops that went into the September offensive for the Austrians amounted basically to nothing. Wow, just amazing. So I'm not sure about combats yet. I don't think I need to do a combat. I'll have to check because I think, like, yet again, I'll check out the rules for the pocketing and the surrounding and all that stuff and see. But yeah, I'm kind of liking the fact that I was able to extend the line a little bit here. Bunched up here to try to, like I said, to get back in that nice little green spot to try to protect Kielce, I think. I'll have to check it up again. Kielce. Darn it. Why am I doing that when shoot. It's anyways, I'll check that up again. I've got to just spend some proper time pronouncing these words properly, especially when people help me out. And here, yep, adios to the 10th Army HQ. Yeah, I don't see them. So that's a massive amount of demoralization that's going to be inflicted on the Russians. And hold on, sorry, I'll try to move my hands without touching anything too crazy. And then over here with the Russian Second Army, yeah, just trying to move some, strip some strength points away and try to start protecting that area because obviously it's pretty obvious what's going to happen. The Germans now have free range to go on both sides of Warsaw. Jeepers. And now with they've got the German Expeditionary Force converting all that nice double rail to Łódź. That's not going to be very nice. And then over here, yet again, I have to check the combats, but I don't think I need to do anything. Maybe this one, I'll have to check. But things are kind of looking, I mean, relatively okay. I mean, pretty soon, well, the supply at least has been connected. So that's a goodie. But I think there's an excellent possibility that all these German troops will be eliminated next turn. And which means I think I just have to do a bit of recombination. I'll check, which I could do like in a, if that's all I need to do after reading the whatevers, then I'll do a very super ultra quick video, because I would like to do to find out who's going to be the initiative for next turn, 07 October. So that's that. And let's see if I can zoom out a bit. I think they let me do this funky thing again. Nope, I'm going the wrong way. So there we go. Yeah. Alrighty.